Hey beautiful humans, welcome to the Art of Chronically. Today we are going to talk about a kind of bummer topic, but some of my tools and tips and tricks for how to deal with it and potentially help it out. I have experienced something that I'm sure a lot of you have also experienced, which is hair loss. It's pretty common in the autoimmune community and chronic illness community as a whole. I know that this is caused by so many different things. Oftentimes medications can cause it. That caused one of my most severe hair losses was because of a medication. Stress on the body, so too long of severe pain can cause hair loss, or if we are experiencing a period where we can't eat enough, or we're not digesting things properly, any of those types of conditions and illnesses can cause hair loss. Different skin conditions can cause it as well. So there's a variety of reasons that you can experience hair loss, and I don't have the solution for all of them, but one of the things that I want you to know is that if you are experiencing hair loss, you're not alone, and you have nothing to be ashamed of, and you are still amazing and beautiful and handsome and wonderfully fabulous. So please do not feel bad about yourself. It has happened to more people than I think you realize, and yeah, continue to love and rock your gorgeous self. So with that said, I have had 3 periods where I had major hair loss occur, and the 2 most severe were because one time for medication, and the other time was I had a scalp condition flare up, and I basically just had scalp irritation that was so severe that my hair fell out. And I actually am still, I straightened my hair so you could see it, recovering, and it's definitely nothing compared to what it was, but you can tell that close to my hairline I don't have a ton of hair, and it's more severe on this side than it is on this side. But yeah, that was where I receded really, really bad, and then I had an outbreak underneath, and so I lost a good chunk underneath. And luckily I didn't have to cut my hair this time, but if you look back through pictures of me from a few years ago, I had a really, really short bob for a long time, and the reason I had my hair that short was actually because I had lost about 50% of my hair, and the blessing in it was that it fell out very evenly, so it just made it very thin. It didn't come out patchy like it did with this, so I was able to just cut it really short, and most people didn't notice that it had thinned out, and I still haven't gotten back to its old thickness, but that's okay because I am so grateful to have long hair again. I've worked hard to get there. So if you are experiencing hair loss, one of my solutions is definitely don't be afraid or ashamed to cut your hair short. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with cutting it shorter if that makes you feel more comfortable or more confident. I am 100% pro wig. I don't know why some people hesitate to wear wigs. There's no shame. It doesn't make you any less of anything. You're allowed to feel beautiful, and if sometimes you want to wear a wig, you rock it, that's fine. Or just embrace the hair loss and know that you're gorgeous no matter what. So today I want to talk to you about one of the ways that I helped stimulate my hair to grow back once the skin issue had resolved. So I'm not promising that this will help your hair grow, but this is just something that has helped my hair grow, and keeps the hair that I have really nice and healthy and strong. And I try to take really good care of my hair. I generally don't heat style it. I don't wash it every day. Because I have had it fall out so often, it's very precious to me. I keep it in braids a lot. That was actually recommended by my dermatologist. If you're experiencing hair loss, keeping it braided will help prevent more hair from falling out because it prevents it from getting tugged. So you just want to be really gentle and fragile with it. So what this is basically just your run-of-the-mill hair oil treatment, but I use all natural oils, and the base of this is actually from a local, I live in Denver, it's from a local apothecary, Moondance Botanicals. They do a rosemary deep conditioning oil. You guys are rad, love you. But I have since added my own things into this. In here there is, let's see, olive oil, rosemary, lavender, and peppermint. So olive oil is the base oil, and then there are essential oils of rosemary, lavender, and peppermint. And I added a very small amount of castor oil because that can help stimulate hair growth, but you don't want to use too much because it can also clog your hair follicles and make your hair really greasy. So be careful with that one. And then right now, Colorado is experiencing a very dry, cold period, so I noticed that my scalp irritation was starting to come back, and I've been having some skin issues elsewhere. So I'm adding some tea tree oil. I'm going to add it to the treatment. So what I do is I just take it and I shake it up, and if you want to heat it, it's really nice, warm, it feels good, but you don't have to. And so I put it in my hand, and then should have opened the tea tree first. So I'm going to just take the tea tree and put like 2 drops. Tea tree and Melaleuca are the same oil, by the way, if anyone is confused. And that is just a really good antifungal, antibacterial skin soother. So if you're having any type of dander, dryness of the scalp, anything like that, Melaleuca and tea tree are great for that. So then what I do is I have it mixed in the palm of my hand, and I take my fingers and I just start to kind of massage it into the scalp. And you want to do this, you want to make sure, and just take a little bit at a time. Don't like scoop and glob, because you want to try to get it actually on the scalp. And I do extra in this area. So just kind of make your way through your hair, and you want to make sure that you do this when you are not about to go out somewhere or anything like that, because it does make your head look greasy, and it's best if you leave it on for a little while. I like to ideally sleep with this on, but it's kind of up to you. You can always wash it out after, like, leave it in at least, I would say, 30 minutes or so ish. It's starting to look amazing. Hey. And then when you are washing it out, the trick, it can sometimes, if you go straight for shampoo, you might be like, what the heck, I can't get this freaking oil out of my hair, and you end up looking like a grease ball even after you've showered. And that's because the shampoo can't break down the oils. So hit it with conditioner, which sounds counterintuitive, but fat breaks down fat. So hit it with conditioner and massage the conditioner into the scalp really good, and then go ahead and shampoo and condition as usual. But that'll help break down the oils that are in your hair so that you can actually get it out and get it clean. And if you're prone to super oily hair, I'm a very dry skinned person, and I'm just dry, and I live in a very dry climate. So if you're prone to be more oily, I would say you'd probably just want to hold off, not use as much oil, and know that it may give you a little bit of residue. Nothing a dry shampoo or something like that couldn't easily fix. So I just swung some across the room. Just getting it all the way in. Good. And so once you have that, make sure you got it all up in there, you want to just start to massage your scalp. And ideally you want to do this upside down. So like flip your head and massage like this, but I can't talk upside down, so I'm not going to do that. But the theory is that if you flip your head and massage upside down, it'll help blood flow and stimulate. But what we're doing with the scalp massage is not only are you making sure that that nourishing oil is all up in your scalp and at your hair follicles, but you're also stimulating the hair follicles. And if you have any type of rash or skin irritation on your scalp, skip this step, because you're actually going to cause more hair to fall out. If you have anything on your scalp that's causing irritation, that's causing the hair loss, you want to touch your scalp as little as possible, because that hair loss is actually because of the inflammation. So that's something you want to be mindful of. So you can do this for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, as long as you want. Just make sure it's nice and in there. And then I always like to end by taking a nice, and I use a fair amount because I have a lot of hair, but you'll find how, like, a good amount for you, there's no perfect amount. I like to just take it and hit the ends of my hair because they tend to get really dry too. So just rub it in. And I just kind of massage it into my hair. And then just throw it in a bun. Because you want to make sure your hair is now going to be super oily, and you don't want to be tracking oil everywhere. This is really hard to do while talking. So keep it in a bun, let it soak, hit it with conditioner first, then shampoo, then condition again. And this is a great, I mean, even if you don't have hair loss, this just feels really good, and whenever I do it, my hair feels nourished and healthy and vibrant, and who doesn't love nourished, healthy, vibrant hair? It's a really fun way to just treat yourself a little bit and make yourself feel good. My one caution is don't overdo this treatment. You can cause oil buildup on your scalp, so I would say limit your excitement to once a week at most. I hope you liked this tip. Let me know below in the comments, and thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.